Hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Thursday morning. It's been a windy night. It got very windy behind a cold front that came through. That front is all the way to our east in Iowa and Missouri now. But the winds, after backing off a little bit overnight, they are going to pick back up during the daytime hours today. And they're going to be very strong today, tonight, and tomorrow. So high wind warnings for everybody all the way through tomorrow at 6 p.m. when they'll come to an end and the winds will start to back off a bit. But there isn't just a concern for wind. There's a concern for other things as well. Now, first off, winds, like we're going to see the next couple of days, they can do a lot of damage to tree limbs. Power lines could be damaged. There could be occasional power outages in spots, so that's something to keep in mind here over the next couple of days. There is a high risk for fire danger out there as well to the south and southwest of the Tri-Cities, where a red flag warning will be in place later this morning into the afternoon. Winds are going to be very strong, low relative humidity level. Any fire that gets going in those locations could easily get out of control today with the type of winds that we'll be dealing with. Let's look at that future cast here and watch these arrows, how quickly they start to move as we go into the afternoon hours. We're talking about wind gusts that could get as high as 60, 65, maybe 70 miles per hour. Now, we're going to see kind of a mix of clouds and sun today. I think the majority of our sun will be very early and then again very late in the day. Not much moisture expected, maybe very limited moisture in far eastern Nebraska this morning, but I don't think we'll see much there for today. As we get into tonight, the winds lighten up a little bit. It's still going to be very windy out there. But the next big concern is in eastern Nebraska, where snow starts to back build into the eastern part of the state. Those areas may have to deal with blowing snow. Now, this will only affect the fringes of the Local 4 viewing area, but those that are going to be in those areas could see concerns, because it doesn't take a lot of snow to cause major concerns when you have the type of winds we'll be dealing with tonight. It kind of reminds me of what we dealt with a few weeks ago when we had the blizzard conditions here in central Nebraska. The snow wasn't heavy, but where it snowed, it was very, very difficult to travel out there, and that could be a similar deal that we're dealing with, or an issue that we're dealing with in eastern Nebraska. So blowing snow and very poor visibility, a problem, especially east of Highway 81, especially east of Highway 77. That's where the biggest concerns will be. But even back maybe as far west as O'Neill. Now, here in the Tri-Cities, we're probably just dealing with flurries at best, and I don't think we'll have to worry about visibility restrictions here. But eastern Nebraska may continue to see this tomorrow morning before things start to clear out and diminish during the afternoon hours. The winds will finally start to come back a little bit by Friday night as well. So wind gusts over the next couple of days here. Now, I don't think this map does it justice. I think many of us could see wind gusts get up over 60 miles per hour today. And like I said, some may see 70 mile per hour wind gusts today. They stay strong tonight. Now, not as strong as during the daytime hours, but gusts could still get up to 50 miles per hour, maybe a little higher in spots. Then tomorrow they pick back up during the daytime hours here. Watch as we get into tomorrow morning here, and then during the day, some wind gusts again over 60 miles per hour, not out of the question. You throw in some snow with that wind, and eastern Nebraska could be facing a big mess of issues out there. Then by Friday night, things will finally start to come back a little bit, and we won't have to. It was still some wind, but not nearly the problems as during the daytime hours. So, snowfall on top of that going to be a big problem. Eastern Nebraska may see 1-2 inches of snowfall in spots. Even a half inch of snow could mean big travel issues. So the farther east you go, the worse things are going to get. Now, as of right now, the only winter storm watches, blizzard warnings, winter weather advisories, they're all outside of the Local 4 viewing area. The Local 4 viewing area goes as far east as Butler County, Lancaster County, and Gage County. I would watch those places, though. Would not be surprised if some of these counties right in here maybe get put into a winter weather advisory, maybe a blizzard warning. Those spots right here, and maybe even up here towards Columbus and Schuyler, those spots might be upgraded to some kind of an advisory or warning. It won't take a lot of snow to cause some major concerns in those spots. So if you have travel to those locations later tonight or during the day tomorrow, may want to cancel those plans or change those plans till Friday night or Saturday. Now, as for your temperatures today, much cooler than yesterday, but still above average. Upper 30s, lower to mid 40s. Tonight, dropping back into the 20s to near 30 for overnight lows. The chilliest day of the forecast comes tomorrow. A lot of 30s out there, maybe upper 20s in the northeast, maybe near 40 in the southwest. Tomorrow night, one of the colder nights of the forecast, some upper teens, lower to mid 20s for overnight lows. And then Saturday, a little bit of recovery, high temperature-wise, still 30s in eastern Nebraska, some 40s back to the west. As we look at the next several days here, again, the biggest concerns are going to be the winds. I don't think the Tri-Cities will deal with much snow. I'm not too concerned about snow and blowing snow here in the Tri-Cities. Just a few flurries tomorrow morning, late tonight, tomorrow morning. The weekend, still a touch breezy, but nowhere near the winds of this weekend. We're talking 10 to 20 mile per hour winds this weekend. The other thing I'll mention Saturday, Sunday, and even maybe Martin Luther King Day on Monday as well, there are a couple of clipper systems that are going to move through here that may bring some extremely minor precipitation for parts of the area. So I wouldn't say a completely dry forecast, but the odds are very low. So some of you may see some very minor precipitation this weekend or even very early next week. Temperature-wise, most of those days, or in fact all of those days, are going to be above average this weekend all the way through the middle of the week, and the lows will be above average mostly in the 20s. So that's what we're going to be seeing over the next several days. How about long term? So again, back above average as we head through most of next week. There are signs of maybe some colder air beginning about next weekend, the 23rd of January and the 24th of January. There are signs of trends towards colder than average temperatures, maybe a little bit of Arctic air intrusion. Although long-range models are backing off on that cold air kind of sticking around for a long period of time, maybe just a couple of days of colder air that might settle in the very, very long range here. But of course, we've got a lot to get through just over the next couple of days here. So again, keep in mind, we're going to deal with a lot of wind today and tomorrow. And again, blowing snow concerns in eastern Nebraska tonight, late tonight, and during the day tomorrow, especially tomorrow morning. If you have any questions about the forecast, you are always free to contact me at the social media there at the bottom of your screen, and I'll try to get to those when I'm able to. If not, that's a forecast for you for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Don't get blown away. Secure those items before those winds get strong today, and I'll see you all again on another windy Friday morning. Talk to y'all later. God bless.